Hey everybody, welcome to our channel Planting Birches. My name is Megan and today is grocery haul day. I went to Sam's Club and Meijer, my husband went with me and we got it done. This table is really full, so let's just get right into it and see all the goodness. Here it is, the table. Oh fun. The mountain of meat over there, oh man, it's gonna be good. All right, let's just start down here at the end. First things first, Sam's Club. We had to buy a pack of these napkins, but man, they sure lasted a long time. I think they lasted us like 4 months, so good buy for us. Toilet paper, because that's really important. I did notice at Sam's Club that there weren't limits on things anymore. How about where you guys are at? Finding limits? These hoagie rolls from Sam's are our absolute favorite. They're so good, although they always have condensation. I don't know what that's about. Veggie time, I grabbed some cucumbers, tomatoes, broccoli, and then snow peas. We make smoothies multiple times a week, and I like to put pineapple chunks in them. So I get them in 100% juice, and I've been looking for them at Sam's Club in the large, packs, and they don't have them right now. They have them in the little mini cups, but I don't really feel like it's worth the value. So grab some of these. One of these cans can last 3, maybe 4 smoothies. Also grabbed a thing of Yoplait yogurt. That's just kind of like a fun snack thing for the side. During the week, I write out my snacks for the week, and one of the snacks the kids have is Cheez-Its and maybe some fruit. Club crackers are kind of becoming a loving favorite around here, so we grabbed a pack of those from Sam's. I love these green beans from Sam's Club. They last so long. They're always so fresh and good looking. They can last us up to a whole month. Our garden is starting to produce some green beans, so I think there was 2. No, there was 7 the other day, so we might be on to something. As one of our snacks, we like to have some chocolate milk with it, so grabbed a couple of those. These are from Meijer, and I love these Ice Mountain sparkling waters. The black cherry is probably my favorite flavor. They've got red grapefruit, lime, lemon, blood orange, I think is one of the options, but I really like those. Gives me another reason to get my water in. Grabbed up a thing of strawberries from Sam's Club, and I like to get the 3-pound bag of carrots every month. We definitely go through those. We eat carrots with a lot of things. Grapes were looking extra excellent. I like them when they're not too squishy and they're kind of on the smaller side, so they're harder, I guess. Those make them tasty. We needed more onions. Someone suggested to me from our last grocery haul that perhaps my potatoes were sprouting because I was putting onions and potatoes next to each other. So I am attempting this time to not do that. But I did grab a big thing of onions, red potatoes, and I've decided that these are the ones that are the biggest culprit for sprouting, the russet potatoes. So I'm just gonna do those week by week, and we use those for baked potatoes, throw them in the pressure cooker, 18 to 20 minutes depending, with a cup of water and on high, and they come out perfection every time. Grabbed some applesauce from Sam's Club. That's one of our snacks that we like to have. I'm going to be making some shrimp fajitas this month. I have never made them before, but I'm really looking forward to it. So I grabbed some limes. I also am going to make shrimp kebabs. It's kind of a shrimpy sort of month, and so I grabbed some lemons for that. Israel's been asking for cauliflower, but every time I go, it has brown stuff on it, at least at Meijer. So I found this one that looked really good at Sam's Club and grabbed it up. We eat red peppers for like a snack plate at lunchtime. We eat them in stir fries. We eat them in, we're gonna make firecracker shrimp, and I think that's gonna go in with it. We've got a lot of shrimp this month. First time we've done that. I grabbed a 5-pound bag of gala apples. That's another snack that we have often. At night, Murky really loves this 100% whole wheat brown berry bread, toasted up with a little butter. Tasty. We're gonna be having hot dogs at some point, so we grabbed some buns, grabbed some bread. I'm thinking we're gonna have breakfast for dinner, and so grab some of that, or peanut butter and jelly, but the kids aren't super big fans of that. Because life is better with chocolate ice cream, we got some chocolate ice cream. Famous Dave's cornbread mix is my absolute favorite. It's not overly dry, so it doesn't crumble everywhere. And if you've got kids, you understand that problem. So I grabbed a couple of those, and I'll be using them for some meals or with some meals. This is for our fajitas that we're going to make. One of the snacks that I give the kids are waffle pretzels, and sometimes if I'm feeling like up for the mess, with a little bit of Nutella. Every now and again, we like some Pringles, and these were 3 for $5, so, you know, grabbed those up. Kettle chips for a couple meals we're gonna have. We're gonna do some turkey sandwiches and potato soup, and I thought that would be good with it also, maybe with our hamburgers. Grabbed a couple cereals, Rice Chex, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Cocoa Puffs. Usually we have those just as like a on-hand snack. It's not so much a breakfast item for us, but just something fun to have if you just are feeling a little extra hungry. Okay, fajita seasoning. Ezra was wanting to try some Jell-O, and he's been asking about it for a long time, and today my brain remembered, so I grabbed some cherry. Pure vanilla extract, we have been out of it. I've been using like an imitation vanilla extract, or I was, and wow, it tastes so different. So went back to the pure vanilla, which right now is on the expensive side. Ho, ho, ho. So this one wasn't horrible, but not my favorite to spend a bunch of money on that. For our firecracker chicken, we needed some cornstarch and a couple of other things that need like a thicker sauce. So I grabbed a container of that. This was a total impulse buy, not on my list at all. Ghirardelli double chocolate. Oh, brownies, I can't wait. We'll be making that today. Baking cups, multiple times a week. Well, probably like once a week. I make pumpkin chocolate chip muffins or banana chocolate chip muffins, and then when zucchini time comes around in our garden, we will be having zucchini muffins. We have an espresso machine, and most days make some kind of cappuccino, or I like an Americano, so we grabbed some Gavalia, I think is what you say, and we needed some more because our other was running out. Running out of a little bit of jelly. So I like this Welch's Natural Strawberry. It doesn't have chunks in it. My kids are not fans of chunks in their jelly, and neither am I, really. So it's not the most jelly-ish. It's a spread, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Life is better with Nutella, so sometimes we have that on toast or waffles and with our pretzels. I was really going out of olive oil. We use that for most of our cooking. So I grabbed the big dog. Hopefully that'll last us. I'm going to be making kickin' chicken sandwiches. I put it with Swiss cheese, tomatoes, bacon, lettuce, pickles. Oh, it's so good. And I couldn't find my blackened chicken seasoning that I used to buy, but this one is actually one of my favorite seasonings. It's called Kickin' Chicken Finger Lickin', and oh my. So my suggestion is to throw your chicken breasts in the oven 20 minutes at 450, and I take those big chicken breasts and slice them, you know, the long way in half because they're so thick. 20 minutes is perfect. Throw this seasoning on there before you stick it in the oven, and it doesn't come out dry. It's super good. 450, 20 minutes. Yum. Like I said, we make pumpkin muffins, and they did not have any regular pumpkin puree, so I just had to get the organic. It was this or pumpkin pie, and that already had a bunch of stuff in it, so I didn't want to buy that, but grabbed 2 of those, and we should be able to get like 12 muffins and then a small little bread from 1 can. Grab bananas. Okay, mozzarella. We're going to be making calzones. Also, I use this for pesto chicken, and I think there's one other thing. Can't think of it at the moment. And then you got to have your Colby Jack for like your tacos and all that goodness. I have been really liking this pesto that I've been using with our pesto chicken, as long as I don't use too much. If I use too much, it's a little bit mushy, and I like more of a crispier topping. So in my last video for day in the life, or a week in the life, I show how I make my pesto chicken, and I'll link that below and you can check it out. as I always say, repeat after me, butter makes it better. Grab some unsalted butter from Sam's Club. We've got some deli meat, turkey. This is the mountain of meat. Okay, we've got steaks. We've got bacon. Oh, Swiss cheese, mozzarella. That Swiss cheese, remember, is for the blackened chicken sandwich, and the mozzarella is for meatball subs. Oh, and it's so good. Okay, more steak. I'm gonna be making Cajun sausage and shrimp skillet. So we got the kielbasa, which is my fave, more steak, a hot dog. Sam's Club, thankfully, was not having any more limits on their meat. I think that's why I grabbed up so much. So I grabbed 2 things of pork chops. We put those on the grill, extra tasty, maybe with some green beans and potatoes. I grabbed a roast. That's a favorite. 65 minutes on high in the pressure cooker. Then 60 minutes on high with the pressure cooker. What is it, 65? Let me say it again. 65 minutes on high in the pressure cooker, release the pressure, add your veggies, and then 15 more minutes. And then I sear mine before I throw it in the pressure cooker, and it comes out really nice. Also, no limit on chicken, so I grabbed 2 big things of chicken, and I always slice these in long ways. Want to make it last longer, but also because they're just so darn big. Lots of shrimp, because we're getting shrimpy this month. I wanted to buy them from Sam's Club in their big 2-pound package, but they were all out, so I couldn't do that. Hand-cut fries, those are a good one. Chicken nuggets for one of our lunches for the kids. I'm gonna be making calzones, so I grabbed up an Italian sausage that I'll cook up and then sprinkle it on in there. I grabbed 2 things of ground beef for burgers, tacos, meatballs. I think Marky and I weren't together at one point, so we both got some refried beans for like fajita night or taco night. That's just fine. They've been out of Jack's Pizza, at least the pepperoni one, for several weeks, but this time I was able to get it. They're pretty inexpensive compared to buying them at Meijer, so this is from Sam's Club, and I feel like that's a good deal. I also picked up some salsa. We like to try different salsas, so this one's a new one. I don't think we've tried it yet. I have been using marinara for our meatball subs, and so I grabbed some from Sam's Club. I haven't tried this brand before, but I'm hoping that it tastes delish. We'll also need some for our calzones. That should be enough. Eggs, eggs, eggs. Always need the eggs. I like them at Meijer. A couple videos ago, I talked about how I got them from Sam's Club and I couldn't see inside the container, and a lot of them were crushed. It was so sad. But this time, I've been getting them at Meijer again because I can see everything and make sure that we don't have crushed eggs. We like the pulp-free Minute Maid, or really just pulp-free orange juice in general, and we go through that. We use that in our smoothies as well as sometimes at breakfast, or a lot of times at breakfast, let's be real. I grabbed a big box of the maple and brown sugar oatmeal. The kids have kind of went through a time where they didn't want any oatmeal, but they've been wanting it lately, so this is something nice just to have on hand and put it in our rotation for breakfast. Another thing that we do for snacks is animal crackers, and if I'm feeling really up for the challenge of Nutella, we might have some with Nutella. Let's see. 2 like emergency boxes of macaroni and cheese if we just don't know what else to eat. And then we got these from Sam's. They've been out of the big boxes of noodles over the past several times that we've gone. So they did have it this time. I really prefer the whole grain from, I usually get it at Meijer, but they have been out pretty much since COVID started. So I couldn't do that. So we like different shapes, and I just thought this one's all penne, but that's okay. But then we got some of the different shapes that we like. And yeah. Oh, a couple more things. This is my absolute favorite rice. It cooks up so nice. It's the jasmine rice and menatma. I don't know. Anyway, super good. 4 minutes on high with a cup of water to a cup of rice ratio, and you can do 3 cups of water, 3 cups of rice. Add your salt in there, and then when you're all done, turn it off so it doesn't brown the rice on the bottom, and add your butter if you use that, or oil, whatever, and fluff it up with a fork, and it comes out perfection every single time. So the grand total for all of this wonderfulness. Okay, Sam's Club, the total was $240.39. And the total from Meijer was $259.25. That comes to a grand total of $499.64. So just right under 500. We snuck by with all of these treasures, and I'm really glad that the limits have been, lifted from things at Sam's Club, because that made it so we had to go to the store a bit more. So it's nice to be able to get more things and not have to go to the grocery store quite as much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're having a great day, and until next time, many blessings, my friend.